Okay, hello everybody, welcome to...
Betlan. Hello guys, Ross is here as well, so welcome to Betlan. Today we're casting Counter-Strike Global Offensive Cup that is going on in the LAN. We have in total 26 teams up here, and we're gonna hop into the game of the first team in the first game, and we have Time Chasers playing against Question Marks. Is that correct? Okay, so the game is already started, but we're gonna try, just to see what happens next.
Okay, so we're mid-game. Time Chasers versus Question Mark. We are casting this live from Kona, so excuse us if you hear any foul screams from the background, because we're basically inside of the crowd. So.
Okay, so the bias so far look pretty normal. The first 2 rounds was won by the Time Chasers, because as we know, Time Chasers so far they look pretty strong in this cup. Because Time Chasers has been competing in the Europe tournaments and showing pretty good, I'm just lost. Okay, so we'll have Time Chasers going to the A side as looks like most of the question marks are set them in the B side in the map overpass. So the Time Chasers are making some noise and will try to go in slowly.
We see Center holding a corner here at water while the rest of the team tries to somewhat assemble a push towards A site. Advo here is with Shukla. Preparing to take back a push. Actually, they're pushing. Shukla takes out one of the Time Chasers, however, doesn't manage to get anyone else. Advo is left alone on the side, falls to Poker Face's shot and leaving basically the bomb site clear because nobody's. I mean, not anymore since Majin is on there. But the Time Chasers decided not to push, they're probably routing back B. Yeah, they went in very slowly, took out as much as they could, decided we're not gonna commit to this and give up.
At that point, they already had a site. I mean, for against one, the Majin has had no actual chance of sending a site, and yeah, they decided to go for the 8 side. The Majin falls to Sidivo on a shot in the back, and we have NTC left, attack NTC. To the right retake, though this retake is not actually possible. It doesn't have any utilities and falls. They should have been a save. They should have been a save from attacking the seat from Question Mark team about what happened that happened. Okay, so we'll hop into the 4th round of the game, and up here we have the Question Marks. They've been forced to go for an eco buy, and I mean, they're supposed to think of something fast and supposed to think of something, because this one, yeah, they decided to go to the connector. We have
Tech NTC is preparing a Zeus. However, it's not going to work out too much unless they decide to completely push. Since the Time Chasers don't really decide to go lower.
I didn't understand the point of the Molotov that they threw in the connector. They actually didn't boost anything. They just gave up their position. And up here, while playing with the pistols in an equal round, the Question Marks are supposed to play it slowly. Not slowly. They're supposed to go in and fight as much as they can. And now the Thunder knows the location of the Question Marks, gets one down, and they're 1 player short. And while that is happening, the Time Chasers are moving to the A side. A side is completely unprotected. Here we have Toy, who will try to go for some frags. Well, this round is almost already lost.
No, both teams have pretty equal amounts of players left. You can't really tell. Now they're pretty much equal. How is it lost?
Look at the utilities and the rifles.
Yeah.
Rifle advantage of the Time Chasers. This is not equal at all.
Look, Shukla can just come in from behind and just take everything out unless he dies from that Molotov.
Yeah, so as I said, it's not equal at all. The Question Marks fall 1 by 1, and yeah, this goes into a save. If Attack NTC could finally, just save something and save his AK, that will be splendid. And it doesn't look like anyone is challenging him. No one will go to here and just shoot that. Well,
Right, so excuse us for a second while we tweak a few settings, as of course it has to be on a different computer each time we cast. So yeah, I'm gonna remove any annoyances you might have had, especially the FPS counter that was on there. And we are back in the game.
Yeah, so Question Mark decided to go for a full buy, though the utility on the side doesn't look good, and at this point, Time Chasers look pretty confident. I mean, they have 1 to 4. They don't make as much mistakes. And interesting positioning for the Question Mark players. Decided to set up to B, and now as they understand that none of the Time Chasers are coming back, just the Send Up here is avoiding. They decided to rotate back to the B side. The Send Up should make some noise, and yeah, that actually kind of helped. Though the Question Marks decided to come back up here. Advo, yeah, it's supposed to be like that. Gets some damage, and now his position is out in the open.
I mean, at least Advo knows the rest of the Time Chasers locations, and Aske here noticing Tui there. Oh, Tui gets a little bit of damage on him through the smoke, however doesn't get any kills yet. There's some possible action coming in. Tui dies from Senda. Actually could have been a really great push, but thankfully Senda actually noticed him and took him out before he could do anything.
I mean, that was a mistake from the sorry for that. For the Time Chasers side, because they did not check all of the corners, and Toy wasn't supposed to get that, that kill that easy. He dealt a lot of damage, but it doesn't look like the Question Marks are abusing this situation. They just keep coming to spot. So as Thunder up here gets another shot, Poker Face cleans up. Thunder gets the third one, and only one player. City is left. Akan City, he's well, it's still possible. See, he doesn't have utilities, and there's way too many corners on the side to protect. And
Poker Face doesn't notice him. Whoa.
Okay, so it's 1v1, and this becomes really interesting as the attack knows the position of Askew, who's been performing really well.
But Senda, it was Senda, by the way, not Askew, and Senda takes him out pretty quickly and pretty cleanly. That was great. That was a really great push right there. I mean, not push, but push back from Senda.
I mean, he wasn't pushing back, he just was protecting the side, but yeah. The defensive side, the defensive shot, that was a really nice one. In those close gap close corners, it's really hard to actually take a shot with the up. And I'm gonna do... Okay, so... now as we see Time Chasers decide to go to the connector. It's a quick push, nothing unusual is happening up here, just the... Question Marks are forced again to go for the Evil Bite. We should see some headshots. Advo gets 2 of them.
And dies pretty quickly as well. Majin coming in to clean up where Advo couldn't.
This might be the actual win for the Question Marks. Though the Time Chasers, they lost two of the team members, and they decided to rotate to the B side where only Toy is protecting. It looks like that. Yeah, so Toy should fall pretty soon. The rotate from the Question Marks are actually commencing at the moment, and Toy is up here. Nobody knows about his position. He misses a crucial shot, and here falls to the Poker Face. That one will be planted any second now, and it's again a really hard retake from the Question Mark side. As they try to go in, I mean, they're not really, they should save. Oh, actually Majin got sent down, he got a bit greedy. Yeah, so as I said, they should go for some extra frags. I feel like Majin is he's just running. That doesn't make a lot of sense, but I mean, okay Majin, you do you.
So while the bomb is floating, we're gonna change up the crosshair, because, sorry, things happen. What was it, crosshair style 6 that people like? I think so. And we should be fine. No, we're not fine yet. Crosshair size 5, and no, not even a 5. That looks horrible.
Oh, shit. So let's hop back into the game, please.
Hold up. Okay. So Time Chasers 6-1. The Question Mark team don't really have that much going for them currently. They gotta start doing something if they want to win.
Toy is doing some incredible damage, though he falls down to Sunda. Though his job is done here, and up here the side, it doesn't look like the actually that the Time Chasers can take the side, though Sunda and Askew. I mean, somehow Shukshle decided not to commence at the push. He gives out his position. Now he's left alone to defend from two guys.
I mean, that Molotov basically ruined his chances of actually defending the bomb plant.
I mean, yeah, that missed shots to the center hand. They should have connected. Then he should have a chance.
Either way, Shukla commits to the side, but Sender defends the side pretty well from him, not letting question mark get another round. Yeah, they're really not having a lot of luck right now.
I mean, this is not the luck to actually making mistakes. They actually had that round in the bag, but Chuksha decided to go through the, I don't know what. It was window. He decided to go around as his teammates already engaged into the battle and decided to protect his side. So that was a mistake from their side. He's supposed to, I don't know, just peek through a window as well, double peek the Thunder, and he will fall in. Okay, so it's like some action is popping down the.
I mean, not really much action going on right now. Both teams are about to clash. Asket doing some covering fire, checking every corner he can, pre-firing through the smoke, just in case he can get somebody. But Shukle is waiting patiently in the corner. He's heard him pre-fire, and now he wants some blood. He wants to get some kills under his belt. However, Shukla gets attacked from the back by Askia, getting taken out before he can do any damage.
I mean, it's already 5 against 4, and Time Chase is slowly moving into the side. The side is already almost taken. I mean, yeah, Legend falls down.
Pokeface is just AFK here on the side.
I mean, NTC decided to What?
Pokeface timed out.
Yeah, so NTC was forced to fall back. And after this supposed to go on a freeze, the bomb has already planted. It looks like that the Bushmarks decided to save this round. I mean, the economy doesn't look that good. If they lose this one, they won't be able to fall by the next round. Yeah, so this goes to the time chases. Time nades, time peaks, and they have the side. It was perfect round for the time chases, though the poker face. That's what happened.
I mean, if not that one round, what was it at the start? Yeah, the third round that was taken by the question marks. Time chasers would have probably had a flawless victory under their belt at this point.
Well, indeed, they lost 2 players, and
yeah, so the match
let's
is
wait
being
for
paused.
the poker face to come back to get everything sorted out.
Yeah, so during that, I will adjust the game even more. And you'll hear some very nice copyright-free music in the background. See you in a little bit. So we are back. The rest of the players connected, the ones at least that were disconnected, and now we're back into round 10. So we see equal split from time chasers with Meijin coming in onto tunnels. Where actually 3 time chasers are pushing currently. He probably hears that. He's defending against it.
For this crucial nade, that was a lucky one. I mean, I finally noticed that the time chasers, they like push through the connector first, and then check what happens after that. So, Time Chasers again, slowly moving to the A side. No one is here to stop them, though Majin gets one pick, destroys bomb, gets two picks, goes down to the ASCII, and Chiksa moving from behind with his teammate, though this point is come by ASCII and Devo. It's Chicken's free, the side is almost taken, and Sunny's checking is someone still connected. He most likely fall, yeah, to toy. Chicken's shoot. This is getting interesting. NTC, I always want to say NAC. It's TAC NTC, okay. TAC NTC was forced to fall back. They decided to give this bomb plant to the Time Chasers so they can together fall back, though he falls and Toy is left alone. Though it's still, I mean, Time Chasers know where he's coming from. I mean, he only had one position. And Sidivo and ASCII's, the unbreakable combo is waiting for him. I mean, no. It doesn't look like Sidivo knows where he's coming from.
Tui gets a really quick peek on him. Oh, two very nice peeks on ASCII and Sidivo here, and he's gonna get the bomb defused. Very nicely done by Tui. He takes another round for question marks. Are they gonna finally try to come back?
Try to come back? I mean, they will try to come back for all of this game. The last day was pretty good, though. I mean, Sidivo should have noticed. I mean, there was a wide angle of corners unprotected, and the positioning of both players wasn't perfect. Okay, so as we go into the 11th round, yeah, it looks like Time Chasers decided not to go for the same let's go connect the strat and trying something new. At the moment, they're sending him to the toilets. As Ado is forced to fall back with his AWP. He's just checking for someone to go too long. And the Time Chasers, again, slowly moving in. The side is...
I wouldn't say slowly moving in, since a lot of action is going on at A currently. They pretty much got the bomb plant. NCC coming in from B, trying to gather the situation and take control of it. But due to the smoke, he doesn't manage to do anything. He's just gonna wait for his teammate to come closer. But Toy is actually pretty much cornered by the Time Chasers here at short.
I mean, it's interesting how the question marks, they just give this hard to Time Chasers. I mean, there's not a lot of stopping them, and then just try to retake. So, that was a great kill.
Toy decides not to check the most important corner, pretty much in this map. And yeah, that basically ruins...
He gets a pretty fast headshot, pretty nice headshot. He gets one, then she gets another headshot, and the round's taken by the Time Chasers.
That was a great defense.
I mean, that could have gone horribly. Didn't go horribly, but that was... Poker Face, yeah? No, it was ASCII. It was ASCII, sorry.
No, it's Poker Face.
It's Poker Face?
Yeah.
Rep, man, rep.
Anyways, we see a full pistol buy from the CTs, and the CTs are pretty much playing aggressively, as I understand. Yeah, well, the rest of the terrorists move in from the bottom onto the B side, with the CTs not even meeting them midway, basically giving control of the side to the T's.
Yeah, Pokerface did a sitting there. He pushed out the three players, and he was hoping he can get all of them. Though that doesn't happen in Counter-Strike Community. So the bomb plant was actually given to the Time Chasers again, and now they have to retake. Up here, ASCII checks the position, knows through the wall, knows the position of the last player. They come in free, and Toy gets one kill. I mean, one kill with a deagle in an eco round is enough.
Yeah, but like I like how both Time Chasers and Question Marks have pretty much the same idea to just boost up at that corner, except that Question Marks didn't even check.
I mean, the point was
behind
like
them,
they heard moving like next to the bomb. It sucks, and decided, you know,
they wanted to go for just quick exit frags. Alas, that didn't work out too well.
Well, now as the Question has more money and more utility, they decided to go for a double wall setup. I mean, though it's interesting how the Question Marks throw the utilities, you know, early in the round when like no one had any chance of running them or cornering them. They just throw flashes like it's nothing.
Toy starts pre-firing before he even sees anyone, but doesn't manage to get anyone through with that pre-fire. He needs to work on his spray control a lot. We see Majin trying to cover long here with Sidivo actually waiting with an SG. Actually might be able to take out Majin unless he peeks at the wrong time. Nope. Yeah, we see Advo not managing to get Askew, which pushes him pretty quickly. Sidivo trying to pre-fire onto the op guy, leaving the A side pretty vulnerable right now.
I mean, question marks are out of utility and they're cornered up. The op doesn't help and he burns to the Askew's Molotov. The side is almost given to them. It's 1 against 1, and I mean, a lot can happen. NTC is forced to fall back again. He tries to... Yeah, he rotates slowly back to A side and here. Pokerface decides to fastly run to the B side and rotate.
Tak is probably really paranoid right now. Where the hell is Pokerface? While Pokerface is actually moving to B. And he's gonna get a pretty easy plant right there. But Tak is holding a pretty interesting position. Like, pretty much, I mean, way too close to A, but it's almost in the middle.
Yeah, he understands, I don't know. I think he used to be able to hear like bomb plants from that position, like, you know, to know exactly which side it is. So now it's time, I mean, Pokerface got his to his advantage, he rotated. Tak has no idea of the Pokerface position, and...
Tak did a really not smart pre-fire there, which gave us position away to Pokerface, and then Pokerface did the rest.
11 to 2. Listen. Well, that was expected actually. Sorry guys. I'm not actually really hyped about this match because I kind of needed Tom Chase will win this one. But for the onto the evening, we should see way more interesting matches.
I mean, yeah, we're casting from the first matches anyway, so the first matches usually happen like this. Just like one match that I played once back in the day, but I actually played competitively twice. So we see the CT is pushing in, like with a pretty big...
I mean, they actually managed to get 2 kills, and it's a big loss for Time Chasers. This might have just won them the round. Though the Aski is hurt. He's like a few shots away from his death. They decided to go to the B side, and yeah, they're using their utilities. They're still going in slowly.
Sidivo notices, who was that? Shushla, I think, coming in from behind. Sidivo gets even more damage taken on him. He's pretty low. Everybody's pretty low apart from Sender. Now he got Sui coming in from the bottom. Sidivo notices his shadow, which was that was great.
Shoot, and it's 2 against 2. Yeah, Shushla is up alone. 1 against 1. They have almost same chances, and up here, Sender again prove his skill, his higher class of his skill, destroying the last player up to question marks and winning one more round to Time Chasers. Doesn't look like the Time Chasers want to play around. They just want to finish this fast. I mean, they're not like they're playing smart, but they're playing risky, ballsy. They just sometimes they push in and don't actually check corners, don't actually do nothing. They just like rushing this match. Yeah, so yeah, just throws in 1 hit. That's good enough. Goes in. And it doesn't seem like that it's kind of bugging the question marks. Though, as they say, question marks decides to hold the stand. It's 3 against 3, and the Time Chasers at this point seem a bit lost. They have no idea where to go. So we should shortly know they decide to rotate back because they should know that the A side has 2 players in it, and B side has only Tak and DC. So Tak and DC is waiting in the water, in the monster. Yeah, that's monster. And he's waiting.
Will the Time Chasers check that location? No, NTC pre-fires Pokerface, which gives his position away again. Yeah, that was.
Didn't work.
But it did.
Though it did. Oh, that was an interesting pick from Pokerface. Though it didn't work. I don't have a bit Sender. He's slowly just moving behind. I mean, question marks are no idea, they're not checking their backs. Finally they decided to check. Shikta destroys Sender, and Husky is left alone against 2 ops. 1 op and 1 egg, sorry.
And I'm pretty sure he looked back at the worst possible timing. Gets 1, and Majin gets a trade kill. Well, that retake was kinda obvious. That should happen this way, so the last round falls to the question marks, and it's 4 against 3. Though this map is decided, and yeah. Okay. Half 2. This doesn't look pretty. Like this does not look pretty for question marks.
I mean, yes, this map is T-decided. This doesn't look good. Now it's goes into time chases defense and positioning. They'll kind of have like this feeling, this tinkling inside that the time chases will do something stupid, and they maybe decide to push out and I don't know, just destroy them.
We see here Baggy is coming in alone, and is gonna meet Toy alone as well. There's a 1v1 basically coming in at A here, while the rest of the team tries to push with B, tries to assemble something of a push. Pokerface about to trade shots with Shukleb.
I mean, yeah, as the players actually started to go, nah, they're not commencing. They're just slowly going in. Pokerface tries to get shoved down the swords, and the actually question marks almost, they're almost taking the time. They have the advantage at the moment of the players, though the Sunder gets a quick headshot. And the side is, yeah, bomb was planned, side is lost. Now it's up to Aski and Baggies to retake it. I mean, they have the advantage of the USPs and the far distances.
Ooh, Baggies doesn't even check a corner. And basically, question marks actually managed to get the first round, which can gain a lot of momentum for them. They might actually win a few more rounds from this, just from the first round.
I mean, Time Chasers have a history of, playing it, I don't know, just like losing and just winning back with the pistols, with the eagles. And yeah, as I say, Baggies and Sedivo buys the eagle. Let's get ready for some 1Ds. I'm actually praying at the moment. Yeah, Sunday gets one, Admiral falls down. It's an advantage again, 4 against 12. Attack and DC tries to go. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be Sedivo knows the positioning. You rotate to the B side, going shortly though. The bomb is left near the D side. Yeah, that's D side. Yeah, near the T spawn, and it doesn't look like it's going to the B. Yeah, it's coming to the B side slowly. Like, I mean, they could have used that advantage as the players were, split.
But the B push is slowly commencing. They're really anxious about pushing the site. They have to commit to it if they want to actually do something here right now. Because they're there. They either push or they die. So will Major notice? Oh, a lot of shots coming in through.
Yeah.
Will they actually manage to get somebody to get Sender? Yeah, Major gets him with a pistol, winning another round for question marks. Very nice.
I mean, that cleanup was pretty well executed, I would say.
You could say that cleanup was clean.
I would like drum rolls. I would like a drum roll.
Drum roll.
Yeah, drum roll. I have no idea why my tongue got stuck up there. Somewhere. In my mouth.
Alright. So he's doing
they're not saving anymore. They just buying SMGs going in. Majin.
Sidibo is also just deciding to commit to pushing as far as he can before actually dying. Trades some shots with Majin, but doesn't get him yet.
I mean, what is happening up here? Time Chase is actually struggling to defend A side, and Choda plays already fallen down. 2 against 5, and when you're playing a CD side, this is not good because you're not the one commencing push. Steve should have noticed that about there, though. It didn't happen. Now the Sedivo knows for certain that someone is up there. The bomb is still next to the A side. It's actually T-spawn next to the ladder. They decided to rotate to the B side. And Baggies notice once, twice, and I would ask you, Baggies gets a second kill, making this, making his team an actual fighting chance. As Sedivo is just lurking somewhere in the map.
Majin's probably, he's gonna lurk in the smoke. Doesn't want to push too far through it, and Sedivo with Baggies here pushing very close together. Like it's very easy for both of them to die from basically just a few shots.
I mean,
if they bunch up like this,
is gonna try to pre-aim the same spots together, so they get a bigger fighting chance. Yeah, so the push commences. Baggies gets 1 kill. Now it's 2 against 2. They actually have a fair chat. 1 against 1. And that was... What?
That was fast?
Happened? That was fast. What just happened? I didn't notice Majin destroying both of the players. I was so focused on the... Sedivo's play that didn't notice how the ASCII... Oh, it's what Baggies. Baggies fallen down. My mistake. So the second half doesn't look that good for the time chasers, as question marks started to come back and time chasers are forced to go into the eco round again. Majin dealing some damage, tries to go in. That's Devo. If he gets an ice angle, he should get one, but Majin gets there first.
SK, I think. I mean, he hears somebody, but he didn't really get a visual on him. While the rest of the teams just push bottom B. They're finally coming in. They're still pretty anxious about pushing, even though they've pretty much got the site. They still like don't want to go. Oh, Chewy throws a grenade on his teammates, actually killing two of them basically. That was a very best time.
Mistake, as now they actually have a fighting chance, but a rifle against a pistol is it's not a fair game.
Yeah, that grenade could have spelled a big trouble.
I mean, at
big
this
trouble
point,
for
like
question
time
marks.
chasers, I have no idea why they decided to go for a basic split when they have, you know, the disadvantage of utilities and guns, though they did it. And if they actually would go, you know, for like something like, you know, not a split or just, you know, just focus on one side, it could have, you know, gave them even more exit frags or even won them around. Doesn't look like actually Toy's trying to play around up here. He's just doing everything, and Thunder, a nice up shot. This is again the first one. Majin gets melted a bit, and Thunder tries to fall back to the side as he's forced by the three players of question marks. Though the push did not commence, they almost had Thunder in the corner here, and now the question marks are dying slowly, and so far it looks like a flawless round for the time chasers.
So did the time chasers finally decide it's time to actually start playing again, as question marks are catching up pretty quick?
I mean, it's really easy to just to lose your grip and just to get on the hype of doing everything faster, just winning, and the performance in the course of your performance. And when you get in that position, it's really hard to come back to the your regular play style. But this is what this game is all about. I mean, always have this grip of understanding how much you have to try.
Tui coming in, pre-firing. Ooh, very nicely pre-firing on Baggy. He sticks him up, but doesn't pre-fire on Poker Face, losing the round. Finally, time to take another round.
37. I mean, I was actually surprised how the question marks were able to get so many rounds of this, because the mistake that the time chasers did up here was unforgivable. I mean, and they shouldn't have done that. They get punished, and it looks like they're back in the game. So we have a pause, and this looks like it's a question marks pause. Yeah.
Yeah, question marks did a pause real quick since they've lost the past round. They've been on a streak. Now they're pretty stumped, because I'm pretty sure time chasers have figured out their strategy.
I mean, if they have a pause for this, they should think of something interesting. So yeah, we'll see a force by SMGs, the Eagles. They can't force to lose any more rounds at this point, because time chasers will get way too close to the victory, and it's not confronting them. So we should get pretty soon found in pause. I mean, question marks started to get a buy, and we're gonna see what kind of side they take off. Okay, so it's... what is it? I mean, it's some utilities, a few Eagles, and a MAC-10. Well, so far it sounds like a fast push.
I mean, we see Sidivo and Senda actually pushing pretty far towards like A, but the terrorists come from behind, but Sidivo takes out most of them. Pretty much the entire team. Yeah, he finishes the round. 4 kills.
Sidivo, the beast, the legend, the MVP, just... man.
When you need him, he just destroys the entire team.
He's this passive player. He does nothing all the game. But when you need him, when he gets alone in this, I don't know what cornered areas, he goes with a 180 headshots, with spraying 3 players in split seconds. I mean, he has this adrenaline rush where he starts to destroy and starts to actually show some of his skill.
So the T push has been pretty much destroyed by the time chasers with that Molotov and etc. Since most of the team is now very low on health. They decide not to commit to the B side, obviously.
I mean, that was painful to watch in Sedivo. He's lurking behind. He should get some. He gets to get some action. Yeah, he gets one. Trades with Admo.
Sender coming in to defend the side a little bit more. Poker
Yeah.
face. Time chasers don't even care. They're just pushing in. They're playing aggressively.
No respect. This opponent, no respect. They hit the spot that hurts, and they keep just squeezing the knife into their backs.
Baggy's here's Toy, takes him out real quick, leaving Majin alone to plant the bomb with 2 time chasers coming in from the connector. Will he get both of them? Majin gets 1 headshot on him. Sender decides not to commit to it, while Pokerface takes out Majin, who is basically distracted. 7 to 15.
I mean, that was a point of no respect and no return. I mean, time chasers decided to. I mean, it's enough. And this is the last chance for the question marks to do something legit. We'll have actually 3 Deagles, Mac 10s. We should see 1 Deagles. I hope so. I hope so. This game, like, so far it has like some ridiculous moments, like ridiculous strats that shouldn't happen in the Pro League, but it happens still. Yeah, and yeah, time chase is back. They're just waiting, chilling. Audible. And rest of the players are just slowly waiting for some free picks.
Adamo gets a shot, but gets shot from behind as well, killing basically 2 of the guys that were in connector. The rest of the team is pushing in while Troy dies at B. Yeah, now it's currently the rest of the team. Yeah, Shukla is left alone at this point. Basically, GG, question marks. Baggy's here got him in the corner and finishes off the game, 16 to 7. GG to both teams.
That was a good game. That was a fun game. We're gonna see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching this one. We're gonna see you pretty soon. Bye.
Okay, and we are back with match 2 of Battle LAN. So, we now have two teams, Destiny Carry and Dogiškas Likimas, fighting it in the knife round. So we will be switching to that right about now, and we got both teams pretty equally. Actually, never mind, not even equally at all. Dogiškas Likimas wins the knife round and get the pick.
Okay, so as I decided, we have to technical break, technical difficulties, and we have to. So still, Dogiškas Likimas has some time to choose a side,
and they're having technical difficulties of all places before the warm-up. Thank God it's before the game starts instead of mid-game.
Yeah, so Dogiškas Likimas decided to go to the side. Is that correct? Or is it the side?
And I guess let's begin. So, last match, I mean, Dogiškas Likimas won against Laukiniai Išdykėliai 16-2. And Destiny Carry lost. Actually, yeah, they lost 17-19 to High Hopes. So
that was a close game. That was a pretty interesting game. Okay, so let's go. So okay, so nothing unusual of the Dogiškas Likimas side. Usual setup. Yeah, usual setup, and the fourth player is just not responsive. Okay, so he decided to stay in a side, and it looks like the Destiny Carry moving slowly to the A side, getting into the apartments as I speak.
Slowly sneaking in. Meteori here, about to do some damage on Waffle, or the opposite actually. Neither managed to get a shot on each other. Like they're trading.
Just trading, appreciate. Now it's Chugans 1, and somehow Meteori decides to take a really large peek up here. Okay, so Waffle finally, this will be a final showdown, goes against the Meteori. Meteori wins with a headshot, tries to go for a second kill, though gets flanked from the both sides. And it looks like the Destiny Carry has the advantage in this one.
So CTs are moving into the site very quickly, actually, to take back the bomb and defuse it. However, Domini is defending, doesn't manage to. Des here, alone, not allowing anyone to defuse, I mean, but Dogiškas Likimas finishes everyone else off, winning the first round for themselves.
A good beginning is half of the job, so give it up, guys, and you will win this one.
Got a lot of screaming going on, so excuse us, we're in the middle. I'm not really in the middle, but we're in this event, like itself, so it's not going to be a really good quality.
Decided to go for eco buy, so nothing too fancy. Nothing too fancy. Up here we have Dogiškas Likimas. So almost, yeah, most of the players went up for SMG buys. As we know, pistols against SMGs are pretty crucial. Though they have armor, so no, they don't. Destiny Carry doesn't have armor, so SMGs will literally melt them. Doesn't look good, but yeah, it looks like they're just gonna go all to the apartments and go pop up into the pit. They're still waiting for someone to come in, and the nades buzzes into the side. All of the players go in and falls one by one to the can I say DL players? It will be way easier.
Yes, we can, because that's their name tag either way. So we see Desti trying to get some damage on the CTs, really not managing to utilize his deagle, and Dogiškas Likimas, as expected, just wiped them out clean since they have SMGs against armorless opponents. But Destiny Carry saved up to buy up this round, and they've got pretty much they got all they need to win this round.
I mean, not all. Yalpa has no nades and no armor. Unfortunate. Okay, so
that's why I said pretty much all they need.
Okay, so yeah, looking pretty good. The last sequel wasn't that fortunate for the Destiny Carry that it somehow decided to go from one angle, peek one angle, and just got melted. Though, yeah, they are still showing the class going in strong. And we have I'm just gonna call that player Chang, the one in the ring list, okay? Okay, so
we see Slopness actually notices the enemy is throwing utilities at them, but They're still not committing. They're throwing nades. They're unsure. Slowly peeking in here.
I mean, the bomb is already lost here.
While Pilot actually takes over the bomb.
he's
Waffle
just
wants to
trying
take
to-
it back, but he's been smoked off. He can't do too much unless pushed through the smoke, where Pilot is kind of waiting for him there. Not really watching that well. No, actually this corner is pretty good. Finally notices him, sticks him out really nicely, cleanly, leaving
Oh,
Paz.
he's just-
Paz is probably like scared to go, waiting for that smoke to clear. Pilot actually gets scared by him as well.
So yeah, Pilot decides to change his corner, and Paz, he's still searching for the Pilot. Now he knows the location of him, and slowly tries to hunt him out. Though the Pilot, he's not a steady player. He moves around. He does some magic with his keyboard and throws an aid.
Interesting
Does
enough
whatever
that
it is, yeah.
Pilot is pretty much the only lurker in the CT team. The rest are waiting
And he's
patiently at
lurking
the
with it
sides. Yeah, exactly. Interestingly enough, he's
Yeah, so Pilot
going
will
with all.
fall down to.
Ooh,
No,
Paz
he
doesn't
will
manage to
not.
take Pilot, even though he had the basically the upper hand. Damn, that was a pretty unlucky bravery there coming in.
I mean, the pre-shoot wasn't that good, and the spray control wasn't good either. Okay, so far, I kind of predict 16-1.
Can't say yet, buddy. It's way too early in the game.
I mean, sorry. Alright, so the Sloka tries to get an upshot. Ping's gamer, Ping's Dest, though Dest will not respond to that shot and keep on going.
We see
Looks
the
like-
CT is pushing into Banana. Will they pre-fire through the smoke? Shotgunners could have done a little bit of damage.
I mean, he almost made it out alive. Those shots were pretty near to his head. So some pre-shoots are going to the smokes, and it looks like that just destroying carrier, like the ones that get destroyed. Chang gets one with his marvelous SMG.
A lot of pushes coming in. Paz doesn't notice Pilot, but I'm pretty sure Pilot has noticed his head.
No, he didn't. He's just waiting.
Everybody's waiting. It's a pretty tense positioning from both teams right now. So the CTs actually kill Waffle here coming in from Banana. So they're coming from behind. And yeah, basically leaving Partymaker alone. He takes a while to actually shoot Meteor. Finally gets a kill on him, but reloads at the bad time.
That's
He
the
had no
mistake
chance.
I always do. I send enemy, I click R. That's it. This is why I struggle to get out of the normal. I mean, happens to everyone, yeah? Okay, so the Deathspring Cavalry at this moment doesn't look that hot. Though it's the second version of the team, as you see. I have no idea how the first team, Team Shadow looked. Oh, and actually, Dominic gets his first goal, destroys Slapkiness. Now we have again a pauses. Slowly lurking, searching for players. Abia he will face Pilot. Pilot kind of checks the corner as the action is going next into the Banana. Abia Dominic gets Chang down. It looks like that he's going to Palace, falls down and the B-side is already taken. We missed that. Meteor is only left alone, has no idea when the bomb is being planted, but he should.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he can think of where the bomb is currently from the absence of it at A. So I'm expect him to save it, but or just go from an exit frags where Dominic is waiting for him, taking him out pretty quickly. You looked at the wrong corner, buddy.
I mean, Dominic, amazing play, gets 4 of the enemy team members, gets out alive, wins the round for his team, 4-1. Okay, maybe I did a mistake and underestimated the string carry. Let's see what happens next. We have double upset him in the L team. As I understand, one AWP will go to mid and one to B. It looks like that the string carry going for fast B push as the bomb is left. Yeah, Paz again lurking the same position, lurking the same spot. Poppins going in slowly. It's interesting how the string carry members just decide to split every round, just waiting for them to know. And free picks and trying to get in as much damage to the DL as they can. Though this, as It might sound as a good idea, but so far it looks like the biggest mistake they can do. The pilot gets Spaz into the head. He knows that there's someone else waiting. Throws a nade. The timing was terrible. He didn't die, but up here, Meteoris just saves his life. Okay.
So the only push that's left is pretty much B right now, and not really much of a push left actually, since Domini dies really nicely from Chinese's bullet.
So just Chang. Okay, so Destiny Carey members die one by one, and here Warfall falls. He's the last member to fall in his team, and it's 5-1. Let's keep on going. Double up setup still sustains in the DL team, though the op is switched to... Oh, it was a drop. The op will sustain in the Chang hands, though he has interesting pick of pistols. He tried to go for... How do you call them? I used to call them Lara Croft, but I know that duels? Yeah, dual barrettes.
Dualies, yeah, that's what they're called.
Yeah, so Omnic noticed one, though the Chang gets a shot through the wall, almost dies. That was a lucky one, man. And we see a failed smoke that actually could help Meteori just to trip up the players. And the Stream Carries look a bit clueless. They still playing and still has no. It doesn't look like they have a plan of action. Of course, that like you should follow.
I mean, they need one entry fang and they're probably going to decide where exactly to go, but that smoke probably discouraged Paz from coming in, yeah.
Walls off all of the entries to the A side that they can afford at the moment, and the name doesn't help as well. Pallet will sustain silently into the A side as all of the Destiny Carry players, not including of course our Paz who's in low A side, will go to the B side to see what's happening, and it looks like it tricked. Paz will now go down to the Slapkiness, and the push to the B side should come in slowly as of the amazing teamwork of this team. The rotate is already coming in, though the side was already lost, and Slapkiness is left alone to go in the side. Though it doesn't matter, he gets one kill, that's destroys him as well, and we have 2 against 2. The retake is still possible as we have all of the bullets the L team needs and all of the flashes. I think spawn.
Pilot tries to do something through the smoke, actually manages to get a little bit of damage, but not really much else going on right now.
He's left alone and he will most likely die. He's just waiting for some exit frags at this point. I hope so.
Des finally notices Pilot, takes him out real quick, winning another round for Destiny Carry.
He just staying out in the open like that, as the enemy team know his position already. Okay, so let's keep on rolling on this. 52, Destiny Carry takes a second round, and double up setup is destroyed. Now we see Slapkin was in with SSG. And it looks like he's going to cover mid.
No, he's not going to cover me, he's mushing back. Miori though, ballsy push onto second mid, notices one of them, but doesn't really manage to get a kill yet. Dest could have done a little bit of damage on Midori here if he pushed far enough. Actually dies real quick, unsure how that happened. So the T's probably moving towards A side.
Well,
a little bit more at least.
The T's now have the upper hand because, you know, it's only 4 players bringing the sides, and the rotate to the A side is coming at a moment. In the B side is left along the L, and it looks like that the A side is not going to be contested for any longer. Have Slapka trying to press, gets one pick, tries to zoom in, though the enemy team is not closing in him, and it looks like that the Destiny Carry is actually forced to fall back. Pilot gets a bit cocky, tries to pre-shoot those spots around it, and he does that successfully.
Yeah, DL have got back in the game, as to say.
Yeah, DL are back to the usual double up setup. The scout is no longer in the weapon register, and we have Destiny Carry going in with a half buy. That's how I would call it. It's an interesting tactic.
So we see DL not managing. I keep forgetting his name. Not managing to get a kill. Finally gets a kill on Dest here, pushing back the site since the terrorists are coming in really quick. Actually, triple kill so far. He doesn't get the fourth one. Shlopkanas here coming up to clean the situation, leaving Paz alone against the rest of the CT team, and he dies from Shlopkanas. Really nicely coordinated play here from DL. Nicely done.
I would say that actually Chang is doing a lot of damage with his arm. He so far has 10 kills and 1 assist, and he's second in his team at the moment. As of the Western carry players, they're not looking that hard. So we see as the bomb is somehow left at the T site. So maybe the Western carry team decided, nope, they just forgot a bomb. They're going back.
Des tries to push in, but Sloka stops him in his tracks. Coming in very slowly here, Destiny Carry, I mean. It's DL versus DC, I just noticed. Neither team really managing to get any major damage on each other. Somebody in this stage is actually having a lot of fun, and I'm pretty sure y'all hear everything about it.
Yeah, so we have Meteori protecting the enemies going in for shot, and the peak, the timing was almost perfect. He just swung Meteori, but we have Sloka who protects. Pilot gets 2 kills. Easy.
Waffle gets pretty much cornered and dies. DL take another round. I'm seeing a pattern here.
Yeah, same as I told you. I mean, it's not going to be 16-2, but it will be somewhat very close.
Hope y'all heard that. That was very important for you to hear.
Yes.
The winners are gonna get coffee. Of course, he had to do his max volume.
Ballsy P gets down pads. He tries to rotate as I speak. The action is going on into Banana as Chang is again destroying every player he can one by one. The Destiny Curry have 3 members left alive, and it looks like they're gonna try to go for the B side. Up here, smoke falls down, and that leaves Destiny Curry to rotate or wait for the smoke to fade.
Schlappen is here with his teammate, Chinese, preparing to take on any push they can.
So Chang up here, we actually see Chang not playing as AWP, and I thought that Chang was the main AWP of the DL team. Well, not a lot of action is going on as the Destiny carry players are not doing, much of stuff. They're just waiting around for the smoke to fade, as the Waffle is just hoping that some of the DL players will make a ballsy move, by shot, maybe no die. Though the DL players, they're patient. They have the nerves and the belts tightened, and just wait and wait.
So we see Chinese throwing out a very crucial smoke that's gonna pretty much stop DC from actually committing the push, but looks like they will. And DL are ready to take on that push, whatever happens. They're not pushing through. Actually, Chinese sprays through the smoke, doesn't manage to get a kill yet. Sklopkanas dies on the site. Dest actually takes out everyone at the site. Sloka about to come in and just take out the plant. Doesn't manage to take out the plant before it goes down, but takes out Dest that didn't have a chance to cover it.
Yeah, the plant was a crucial one, and now the Destiny Care will have a bit more money to play with, and will actually sustain buying fully, because let me check. They lost how many rounds in a row? Was like
a lot, 4 basically. They got full loss bonus, so they can buy every round basically if they get plants down.
Yeah. DL is back to his double up setup. To their double up setup. One of is Chang hands, another one is Sloka, and the plan is the same. Sloka kills Waffle. Destiny Care players again look really lost. Slapkinas. He's getting some courage as he goes, and it looks like he's gonna try to contest and try to like just to beat the banana. Though the Molotov he has kind of tells us that he's not trying to do that. Oh, the DL actually, Chang actually dies, and the side is already taken by the swing carry team. Though they don't have the bomb anywhere close as the party maker runs and tries to get and pass. Will his lurking methods finally pay out? See you in the next episode.
Meteoric gets taken out by Paz from the corner here, leaving 2 CTs to defend the side. Basically, Sloka alone now. Since he has an op, he's probably gonna hold back. And yeah, save it, of course.
There's not a lot of chances he's going to take Prevent's one push, and the swing carry shouldn't go aggressively in him, as I mean they will not break the economy that much, because by this point almost every player can full buy. I mean they have almost every player has several thousand in their hands. The pocket is just another spreadsheet full with money.
So yeah, DC finally get another round. Leaving. I mean, DL have a lot of money basically left over from previous rounds, so they don't mind this loss, at least for now. But if they lose another round, I see that as really bad. Because Chinese and Slapkinas won't really be able to buy that much. I mean, apart from the basics, I guess.
I mean, they can get a drop.
Yeah, they can get a drop from Meteori and the pilot, from Sloka, I mean.
I mean, Sloka at this point is the richest guy. No, he's not. Yeah, he
Ooh, Sloka gets a collateral on Destined Party Maker here on Banana. Probably discouraging the T's from pushing there, but they still do push there. They don't learn their lesson.
Yeah,
Sloka really ready to defend the side. He does not care. He's on fire right now. Notice that the grenade thankfully doesn't take too much damage from it.
I mean, he decided to go fall back and just the right time and pass. He's fine slipping, but Slapkinas knows what he is, destroys him, and he's dead. That's it. Bye Paz. Stop lurking.
Yeah,
there,
DC
please.
were basically cancelled right now.
I mean, they keep on making the same mistakes and keep on playing with the same strat, guys. Take a tactical pause, please. Like, you know, try to find a new strat.
Pilot, out of boredom, is actually spraying a corner. Maybe he's gonna get a kill, like he hopes so. So, DC actually like decide to not commit to the side. They don't got enough money to deal with this shit.
Yeah, this looks like DC against Marvel.
So you're saying DC is trash?
No, I'm saying that Marvel is, you know, kind of better than DC. I mean, the last movie of DC was pretty good. That was a banger, but everything else wasn't, you know, that. It was good, but it wasn't in the competing area of Marvel movies, so, you know.
So I'm pretty sure you made several enemies right now. Either way, Slapkinas gets taken down very quick. Meteor trades him for Waffle. Will he manage to get a Domini and pick up the op? Yes, he does get Domini, but doesn't pick up the op. So basically, DC have lost literally everything they had. They have nothing.
Well,
apart from a little bit of money.
They have not. That's kind of, you know, enough money for an op, as you see. No nades, and for a second op, and they're finally changing their strat. We have a double op setup in DC hands, and this might be a powerful combo, and they forgot the bomb again.
They really like leaving their bomb behind, honestly. So Chinese doesn't have an op, so won't really do anything really amazing again. Nobody here at Banana has an op apart from the T's.
I mean, Sloka, he's still destroying with an op. One op is down, and one is left to go, and that's Slapkinas. He's just, oh, there's a smoke.
Just hanging back, like not caring about anything in the world. Will he notice? He doesn't notice Des. I don't think Des noticed him. He pushes through, notices the push. Oh, takes out 2 of them. The op is down. Chinese is coming up to clean the situation, but he doesn't manage to get anyone. Sloka here takes out Domini, leaving Paz alone.
I mean, this run was closer to victory than almost all of them before. As Paz looks like Paz is. He's not a bad.
He's dead. He's gone.
He's dead. But he's not a bad entry. Yeah, he's not a bad entry. That's it. Entry killer. Entry. That's how we call them.
Entry fragger.
Entry fragger. He actually gets 2 kills, and as we see that the DL team is finally, losing some money. Though they still go with a double up setup, and at this point it looks like the String Carry are just lost of hope. They bought P90s. I mean,
Smoke gets smoked off. Oof.
Was it Flusher? Oh, it was Pasha. I don't remember. But yeah. Simons gets 1. DL just trying to wallbang someone. Sopkins dies because 3 enemies are way too much. But DL is still on, protecting the side. He's the fierce defender of the B side, and we have Slowcap coming back to help out Chang. Chang gets one of the last players, and only Paz left alone. He will be forced to die in split moments.
Split seconds is the phrase. And yeah, 12-3. This ended like the last match we casted. However, will DC manage to come back or not? That is the question.
Yes, that is the question indeed. Will Destiny Carry pull their pants and finally come back in the TD side? Maybe the strong side is TD side. I mean, in most of the maps, TDs are way easier play than Ts, but they will have to do like really good to make this happen. Okay, so it looks like that the DL team is going for Baz B side, and nothing stopping. They don't leave anyone in their way, as the players of the Deathrain Carry are already rotating. The side is lost, though the bomb is at the A side, and Deathrain Carry has no idea of that happening at the moment. They just try to retake the B side, where like the bomb is not even here. Bomb was planted in the A side, and Deathrain Carry is still playing around in the next to the B side. And it doesn't look like that, I mean, yeah, it looks like all of the players will fall down next to the B side. So there was no point of doing this route, though it was smart. Plus rep the DL team. Keep on going, guys. So it's 13-3, and now it looks like Destiny Carry decided to give this round to... No, they did not. They decided to buy up a bit. It looks like it's going to be an eco round, so all of the 4 players are going to the banana, and it looks like it's going to be a slaughter up there.
So the first contact is achieved, and they realize what kind of a shitstorm they got themselves into. Everybody dies, almost, except for Dominique, who decided not to be included in the shitstorm. Dominique's coming in from behind. He has no idea how he's going to cancel this push, how he's going to cancel this, and he won't. Leaving 2 more rounds to win for DL. God damn. That was destruction.
That was a pretty raw. I mean, that was a pretty raw strategy for each round. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a professional player, but that didn't look professional to me.
I mean, this is a LAN, this is not a special, like, super esports event, so what do you expect, really? Dominique coming in with the M4, not managing to get any kills. DL pushing in, seeing the chance to go in. They are doing it. Dominique doesn't manage to get a kill on anyone yet. Desk trying to come in from the corner, from behind, throwing in a flash that gave his position away completely. He managed to kill 2, 3. He doesn't get the 4th kill. God damn, there's a lot of action coming on. The Chinese takes it off. Takes out Waffle.
And they have the bomb. I mean, but the bomb is
not the Party Maker has the bomb, and it's smoked off. So basically, Party Maker is in a little bit of a pickle right now. However, Schlapkiness is on 2 HP, which doesn't give him much hope. However, he's going to...
Yeah, Party Maker makes a lot of steps. So now the Schlapkiness exactly knows where is the... what it was. Party Maker. Party Maker falls down, and it's 15-3.
Oh boy, DC are going to be devastated after this. They're getting destroyed by DL right now. I mean, they probably hope they're going into overtime.
Alright, so let's keep on going. We have some Max 7s. This should be interesting, as the Destiny Carry are actually finally pulling some interesting strats. And it looks like it's going to be fast banana. Chang destroys a player with a nade. Slapkiness keeps on destroying them, and Slapkiness is on rampage, gets a headshot. Only 2 players of Desperate Carrier left, and doesn't look good.
Well then, DC.
Dominic just missed a crucial shot to the head, and Potemig is left alone against 5 players. I mean, best case scenario, he killed Slapkiness.
Yeah, so DC's shotgun strategy didn't work out here, as we see. Potemig might actually do a little bit of something right here, but he doesn't check the right corner at all, and he gets knifed by Meteori, winning the match.
And the game was ended with an amazing knife kill. Thank you guys for watching this one. We're gonna go further, and let's hope that... Well, not let's hope. Other games as we go further into this tournament will be more amazing than this one. So thank you for watching this one. We're gonna see you guys pretty soon. Adios.